What's up with the Charles Big Boss? So we are talking about applying fragrances and making sure your fragrance can last all day. But the first thing you have to realize is that you have to know your fragrance. There are fragrances out here like Izumiyaki, Lotus de Peron, that's technically a toilette that lasts longer than fragrances like Blue de Chanel Parfum. This is a parfum concentration. So technically, on the books, it's supposed to last longer than the toilette. So you have to know your fragrance, okay? All fragrances, no matter what the concentration is, has various time limits on how long they last and how long they project. How I test these fragrances, I just spray it on my hand. Grab the fragrance, spray it on my hand, grab the other fragrance, spray it on my other hand, and I wait about 4 to 6 hours. Maybe you can play the game, you might have a road trip, you might be at work where you're not really that hands-on with things. Smell each fragrance. And then you will see that sometimes toilettes last longer than the Blue de Chanel. Also, I apply fragrances variety of different places based on the occasion that I'm going, okay? If I know that I might be with my woman, I will apply fragrances on my neck, okay? Because I understand that I'm gonna be hugging her, we're gonna be embracing each other, and 9 times out of 10, her face is going to be inside my neck. So I gotta make sure that this area smells really good. But if I am outside, I make sure that I spray majority of my fragrance on my body area because I know I'm walking. Now, this is what I do. I do spray fragrances on my legs as well. I know that's a little crazy for y'all. Y'all might have never heard that before, but I don't know. That's just how I get down. I'm taller, I'm like 6'4". So when I walk, I want to make sure I hit my shoulders, my elbows, my hips, my legs, back of the neck, and I'm strolling, you know what I mean? And I tend to be the type of person that walk real fast. So inside the real world, I'm speeding past everybody so they can smell me. That's a little hack. Breeze past everybody, okay? But on a regular day, I apply my fragrances in these key points, okay? You wanna make sure you just spray it 1 time on your neck, on each side, okay? Then you wanna do 1 behind your neck, okay? Then you wanna do 1 on the chest, and then how I always, this is the code right here. And I know you've seen people do this, and some people make it seem like this is not a good way to apply your fragrances, but this is what I do so I can achieve a higher area range when I spray this fragrance on. And y'all know what I'm talking about. I just spray it in the air and I walk through it. Now, understand this. Fragrances last on the clothes longer than the skin, okay? So you have to be wary if you spray on your jacket. You might spray Blue de Chanel on your jacket on Tuesday, and it's not gonna be off your jacket until next Tuesday. So you might apply a different fragrance, like maybe on your skin or on your shirt the next day, but because you still got Blue de Chanel on your jacket, it's mixing the two, and you might not be aware of that. Okay, so you gotta be wary of spraying it on your clothes. I would suggest only spraying fragrances on clothes that you're not going to wear the next day, clothes that you're not going to wear again until you wash them. Making fragrances last longer. That's the code of the game. Understand that fragrances have oil inside this fragrance. It's just oil and alcohol, okay? Them the 2 main ingredients inside all of these fragrances. When it comes to oil, right? What happens when you put oil on your skin? Think about some dry skin. When you put some oil on it, the skin sucks up the oil out that fragrance, right? So what I need y'all to do is when y'all step out the shower, body wet, you know what I'm saying? When you dry off, apply moisturizer to your skin so your skin ain't that dry. And then you apply the fragrance on top of the moisturized skin. Okay. Also, another thing that I would do so y'all can figure out which fragrances last a long time and you might not be able to go to the mall and purchase them, you might have to blind buy them, is to look at the notes of the fragrance. If the fragrance has any type of spicy notes in there, like cinnamon, pepper, like Dior Sauvage, Elixir, that's cinnamon, okay? That's the main reason why this one lasts so damn long. You also have fresh fragrances that have a bit of pepper in it, like Versace Denim Blue, which makes that fragrance last a long time as well. So you just have to know your fragrance, okay? So if you know your fragrance, you apply them in the right locations, you make sure that your skin is moisturized. Them are keys to success to making your fragrances get the full value of all your fragrances, all right? If y'all like this video, I need y'all to comment below. How do y'all apply y'all fragrances? How many sprays? Also, before I leave, I do want to tell y'all that be wary of the amount of sprays you guys are using, okay? I used to always say that spraying more on was better until I start hanging around guys that actually spray on more, and I realized it'd be too much. You won't receive compliments if you're wearing too much. People will think you're trying too hard. You have to apply moderate to low. Less is ironically more. So if you got a really strong fragrance, 3 sprays is okay. You know what I'm saying? If you got a lighter fragrances, 5 sprays. But if you got to get up to 10 or 15 sprays with a certain scent, I don't know what they did with that scent, but I wouldn't rock that a lot, okay? Because you never want to overpower people, okay? So now I'm finally done, okay? If y'all like this video, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I love y'all. Make sure y'all stay fly. The economy is crazy nowadays. So overwork yourself a tad bit. Try to lock in for the winter time. Stack your cheese. You know what I mean? If you purchasing a car, which I'm finna do today, I'm gonna vlog it. Interest rates. Get a loan through your bank first before you get a car. You don't want to go to the car dealership paying 20% interest. Carvana tried to charge me 20% APR on the car. And another dealership was trying to charge me 24%. But when I called my bank, they was like, oh, we can do it for 7%. So it's like different codes. Always do your research before you making any big purchase, okay? All right, I love y'all, and I'm out.
I'm selling that cake. Fuck all the fucking and fuck all the talking and fuck all the walking. Got money to make. Fuck on a bitch and I don't do a date. Came off the streets and I'm paving my way. Yeah, you on top, but I'm counting your days. Yeah, you on top, but I'm counting your days. Came to the party with no gun. Left up party with a